Today, I would like to talk about my experiences as a student in Canada. Yes. So, for someone who has had over 8 years of practicing as an accountant in Nigeria, Canada humbled me. Canada humbled me seriously. Like I remember my first job hunting experience in like the first 3 months of coming here, and I got rejections from like every job, and these rejections didn't just come like that day. It came after a series of interviews, and then I was being asked for my status. And each time I say I'm a student, I'm automatically rejected for very good jobs, actually. Customer service, accounting, even a couple of admin jobs and all that. And it was very, very discouraging. So I found myself wanting to just, settle for anything. And eventually I settled into working at a restaurant. Now I kind of liked that one because it kind of really was close to my entertainment, hospitality kind of um, field, because I like to see myself as a very self-motivated person, self-driven, and very hands-on. What about, I remember hands-on. So my hands are always moving. If I'm not doing decor, I'm doing hairdressing, I'm doing making of what's it called, pastries. I just like to learn new things. So I decided to go into a restaurant, and I kind of enjoyed it because it exposed me to a different side of the hospitality business and basically serving, because I know I did a lot of waitress jobs during my school days in Nigeria. I was what's it called, an usher, an event planner, and all those things. So it just kept me in that light, and I kind of loved the job because it had no difference. Basically, I was basically just doing what entertaining guests and sharing that well fed. So I loved it and I was happy with it. Right now, I now want to talk more about my my perception of having running a small business here as compared to doing menial jobs. In my opinion, and I know in most people's opinion, better to make it's better to run a business, even a small business here, than to do a menial part-time job, which is the situation I find myself. So over the weekend, because I like to, take hair appointments, I was able to take 2 appointments last weekend. And what I made from the 2 appointments was higher than what I make a week in my part-time job. And then it got me thinking, I really should be doing my business, right? And it just made me happy because of course I made a good amount for myself over the weekend. I still had to go to school. I still had to go for my menial job, and I was able to achieve all this and still make some cool cash for myself. So I kind of felt very encouraged for my last weekend, and I'm thinking of how I'm going to be more put myself out in the light of someone that does businesses than someone that just does a menial job by the side. Of which I won't lie to you, that job I have to even stop it because that job has even disturbed my spiritual life. So in this country, I don't know why um supervisors do not understand the implication of observing the Sabbath day. Now I can give them an excuse because okay, most of them come from different parts of the world. I know religions have different practices. So I, for one, my supervisor is not, from the look of things, a Christian, and have pleaded several times to have Sundays off. But this man has refused. So I find myself working on Sundays. If not for the fact that, okay, me being a Catholic, we have the opportunity to go to church. They because they understand the way this country works, they try to hold Saturday evening masses that basically read Sunday readings. So they give opportunity for people to come on Saturday evening for masses against Sunday morning masses. If not that I'm a Catholic and I am somehow privileged to do such, it means I'll definitely not even have a church life of any sort. And I find that very weird and annoying because it has really affected my ability to go to church. Especially when I come back and I'm so tired, my job keeps me standing. But all things being equal, I'm very happy to have started 2025 because I've set a lot of goals for myself. And some of these goals I'll be sharing bit by bit in my vlogs. But I just wanted to let you guys know a little about me, and then we'll be coming back shortly.